Hey, what is going on, guys? Andrew here from Skidmore Fitness, back with another video. And in today's video, I want to talk about something that is completely universal to lifting. It applies for someone that is literally on their first day of weightlifting, or someone that is a seasoned pro, has been lifting for 10, 15, 20 or more plus years. We are talking about the mind-muscle connection. It's something that you have heard many times in the past, a term that people throw around left and right. The mind-muscle connection is actually extremely important for your overall progress, both with fitness, growing muscle, getting stronger, whatever it may be. So how do you master the mind-muscle connection? Well, first we have to take a look at what do people usually do when they are weightlifting. Most people will end up just going through the movements, and sure, they might be lifting heavy, they might get sore from a workout, they might provide some of that progressive overload that is required to get stronger and build muscle, but it's not just about the physicality when it comes to your lifting. It's not just a physical thing. We also have to take into consideration the mental aspect of weightlifting and fitness in general. Weightlifting, getting stronger, building a great physique and body is just as much a mental thing as it is physical. It doesn't matter how crazy you are when it comes to the physicality of things. It doesn't matter how big you are or strong you are. If you are not in it mentally, then you are severely hindering your performance and progress overall. So let's get back to the mind-muscle connection. In short, the mind-muscle connection is a way of saying that your mind and your muscles, you are one with each other. You can feel every single contraction, every muscle fiber activating throughout the entire range of motion. So how do you master this, what seems to be a simple technique? How do you take it from being somewhat complicated and turn it very simple? Well, the answer to that question is actually performing your exercises with no weight at all. Now, I know what you might be saying: how can I practice my form on my exercises if I can't use weight? Well, think of it like this. If you can't actively go through the range of motion, whether it be just body weight or a simple arm motion or a leg motion, whatever your body part that you are targeting, if you can't go through the range of motion with no weight at all and actually feel the contraction, then you're not going to be able to handle with weights properly, and you set it up so you could be prone to injuries, and that is something that you do not want to have. Let me show you some quick examples. So for the first example, let's just start with a very popular exercise, the dumbbell shoulder press. So we know that with the dumbbell shoulder press, we are going to be targeting both the posterior, anterior, and middle deltoids. And when I say that it's just a matter of practicing the mind-muscle connection with no weight at all, I literally mean just that. So pretend that you have those dumbbells, and whether you want to hold it, more in front of you, keeping your shoulders in this safer position, or having a little bit farther flared out, it doesn't matter. Whatever you prefer doing, that's what I want you to practice with. So you're gonna, pretend that you have these dumbbells, and you're going to go through the range of motion nice and slow, and really feel both mentally and physically that muscle contracting, right? So we'd be going up, nice and slow, contracting the muscle, feeling it, and going back down, nice and slow and effectively. And you can repeat this 4 reps, squeezing at the top. And what you might find is that it might even burn a little bit. But the more you do this, and over time, you're going to develop that mind-muscle connection. And as you get better at doing this, it's something that you could start incorporating weight in, to where you can build up your comfort level. And the more times you do this, you can build up more and more weights, and get better at it. Let's move on to another example. So for the next example, let's take another popular exercise, the bicep curl. Now, whether you are using a barbell or a dumbbell or a plate, a cable, doesn't matter. Whichever one you want to practice with, just practice again without the weight. So I'm going to go through the motion of a dumbbell bicep curl. So all that you would do is pretend you're holding that weight, that mind muscle connection, focus on the muscles, and when you are ready, slowly contract up while squeezing those muscles, feeling every single muscle fiber as you are going through the range of motion. And it's just funny because even just talking to the camera, I'm not as focused on my muscles. So I'm going to shut up for a repetition and just really feel the mind muscle connection here. So as you can see, doing it with no weight looks very simple, it's very easy, but it's all about getting that technique down to be as perfect as possible. With easier exercises like isolation movements, the need to do this might not be as high as more of your compound movements like squat, deadlift, bench press, where you're using more muscles to perform the exercise. So it's really a matter of pick where you are struggling the most. Pick the exercises that you want to improve upon the most or maximize your strength, whatever you want to do. The most important thing is connecting the pathway between the muscle and the mind. That way you are completely in sync. Because if you don't have this down, your form is going to be bad, you're going to get injured, and you're not going to be able to perform the movement to your maximum potential. If you're not getting the most out of your workouts, then the question of is it really worth it kind of comes to mind. So anyway guys, I hope you found this video helpful. Again, it's just a little quick tip and really how to master the mind muscle connection using no weights at all. Give it a try. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. And if you found this video helpful, definitely give it a like and subscribe so you never miss a future video. Thank you so much for watching. Practice that mind muscle connection, and I will see you in the next video.